Chief? Are you all right?
Yeah, thanks. Did I push my luck a little too far this time? Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that, but I bet the data's really good. Besides...
We go from in-game to pre-rendered.
Huh? Was there
This
something
is an
else?
interesting way to tell it as it goes from the 16 by 9
Oh,
to
it's
4 by
nothing.
3.
Well, we better get started on that
Easy
data.
way to tell.
Today's our deadline, so I'm sure they'll
That
be
the
asking
white
for it
screen
soon.
patch is
Attention,
active.
please. We are scheduled to gate out in approximately 3 minutes. All hands, please return to your designated areas immediately. Once again, attention, please. We are scheduled to gate out.
Very Legend of the Galactic Heroes-esque there. I know people say that it's not actually canon, but I want to believe that dudes having battles with axes in the middle of space is canon. It's just so fucking awesome and hilarious at the same time that they're just invading, starships and killing each other with battle axes. And that's like the best part of that. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's so many good parts of the original Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Maybe one of these days I will watch the new reboot.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space set at absolute time 1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdrawal.
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
So, we're almost home.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column. We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns is statistically low. Besides, this asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry,
I
sir.
think Pollyanna
A
is
bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No. Of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy.
Thank you, Johnny
We
Young
still
Bosch.
have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
Captain, can you, debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers. But ever since we picked up that object, it feels like everything's changed. What exactly is that thing anyway?
Let's
Who knows?
classify.
I haven't heard
He's
a
like, I don't
thing
even
from the
know,
research
man.
team.
I'm the boss here.
But,
Have you ever seen
as
a
I
boss?
mentioned
We don't know
before-
what the fuck we're talking about.
Apparently, they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on.
Yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational. It's about time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow.
I think that's the guy that does Goku.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You have like one
You can't blame them. They were casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment. And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to keep the spoilers to a minimum, so that people who never watched this are surprised. But
I'll be there in 30 minutes.
I think the people that are interested in this kind of game, or that have like watched this playthrough,
They certainly didn't
many
waste
different
any time.
times from different people that have played it.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
I'm a minor character. You'll never see me again.
Thanks. This should be good enough.
One thing I would like to note is that somehow in the
I'll take
second
care of the
game they
rest.
make the game so much worse, and I don't know how they managed that. It really bothers me. It bothers me so much that there's so many knocks against that
Do
game.
you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for Cosmos. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see Cosmos up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of Cosmos' main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
By the way, Chief, what did you think of the MWS and the AIDS? It's just dummy data created inside the Encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? Neither had problems during this test. All that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS in particular felt right to me. It said something the tribe didn't know. Well, I hear Miyuki is mostly involved in the MWS. I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, did you send the connection to your data to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plugin that we use to destroy obstacles, I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our testing. I swear, they pile everything they can onto us under the pretext of testing Cosmos. Well, it's inevitable considering they have a lot of other concerns, like the budget. We don't care about budgets here. We have unlimited funds. So, yeah, you could talk to NPCs in this game. Oh, hey, Janice, taking a break? Oh, hi, Chief, how are you? Why don't you take a break, too? You won't hold up if you keep pushing yourself so hard. Thanks, but we're almost done. I'll be okay. No need to worry about me. Are you sure? Alright, if you say so. Oh, that's right. There's some valuable info that I wanted to share with you. I was actually keeping it quiet, hoping you'd notice on your own. But since it doesn't look like you will, I guess I'll have to tell you. Valuable info? Uh-huh. You know that there's a red vector box inside the Cephalon, right? You mean the red vector box where all the equipment is kept? Yes, that's the one. We put a little something in there for you to show our appreciation for all of your hard work. We were hoping you would pick it up during the last experiment, but considering how things went, you definitely didn't have the time to find it. Anyway, I think you'll like it. So yeah, you can talk to NPCs, and usually they have like two things they're going to say. But she just talks about that now that I've gotten her first thing that she said. I'm not sure most of it is useful dialogue. Maybe some of it. Did anything unusual happen during the dive? There's no record of it or log. I don't know what to make of it. One thing I did want to talk about right off the bat, before I get into the other stuff, is that uniform that Shion and Alan and all the other Vector employees wear seems heavily inspired from Yusha Galgaigar. Probably put a pic there to just show the similarities, but I'm pretty sure that was the influence for the design on these. Kind of noticed that while I was, you know what, I will put that clip of when they put the key in there. What's his face? White Rose? I think that was White Rose. Just because it's so hilariously over the top, and you're like, you don't need to do that much just to put a fucking key in there. But I guess I should actually talk about the story of this game, the plot and everything.
Alright, see you later.
Okay, good luck! Well, back to work.
Yeah, we're so serious. Now, while trying to keep spoilers to a minimum, a lot of this game mostly has to do with people dealing with trauma and getting through that. I don't want to say getting over it because that kind of sounds insensitive. Oh, I have an email. So there's 7 different characters in this game, playable characters, that is. There's minor characters as well. Some of them have their own things to deal with, and some of the minor characters are actually pretty well written. But the 7 playable characters all have their own different forms of trauma that they have to deal with, and Shion's like the queen of that. Not like Faye and Ellie had it bad. Series of games is just Shion's no good bad 2 years. Vector.com would like to take this opportunity to announce its new connection gear products, the Rio 680RR and the Rio 650RS. These products provide improved connection capabilities to equipment and access standards, which is a highly sought after feature in connection gear. Plug-in module function. Adding a plug-in is a very simple way to enrich software capabilities. So this will come back later in the game because there's various things. And they are missable, though, the plugins that will allow you to do different things. So, there's this whole email side quest thing that I will be doing because it takes out a lot of grinding for money. And there's just some things that you can get through it that you can't get otherwise. High-res 3D holographic monitor generates accurate 3D images using a particle wave laser, whatever the fuck this is. It also supports window view mode for the sole purpose of displaying central information in 2D. Now, a lot of the technology in the game just really don't have that. I don't know how the fuck would we do it. I went through physics school when I was in university, and some of this stuff just doesn't exist, or they just get it wrong, or something like that. I'll probably talk about that when I get to it. Although compact and weighs a mere 60 grams, it's fully loaded with the perfect balance of all essential features in a connection gear. Plan for then client, blah blah blah. And whatever. Yeah, the year is 4767. So, Vector Company finally announced their latest model of connection gear, the Rios. They sure did. But guess what? They had the Rios 680RR model even before they made their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information by establishing and maintaining an ongoing network with UMN. Yeah. UMN has two very important roles in this world governed by the Galaxy Federation government. Oh, he's just spouting exposition. Our role is traffic infrastructure via leaps in space, as a result of interstellar travel of being. I see, and the other role? The UMN is an information source that uses a large, decentralized network system. We employ agent-like AI called procurators like yourself to navigate us around this giant network called the Lewis Network, or the UMN. That's right. Well, allow me to now perform my duties as a procurator. Oh, I'm having difficulty saying that word today. I'll give you a little more information about emails. New emails received will be displayed above old ones, which means the newest emails will always be displayed at the top of the list. I have to be careful because the sorting order is different from the items list. Yeah, and note that some emails request a reply. Most of those emails must be answered within a fixed amount of time, so it's best to reply as soon as possible. Okay, I'll make it a point to reply ASAP. One more thing, you can skip to important parts of emails by pressing square. Be sure to give it a try. Just skip the email entirely, that's what I do most of the time. By the way, you should never see the tutorial emails when you first learn information about equipping aids and characters. You just ignore those. Please refer to them if there is anything you don't understand. I'm just treating it like real-life email. Got it! Lastly, about the connection gear functions used during the Cephalon test. Are you talking about the vaporizer plugin? Its functions allow the destruction of specific objects on the map. It can actually be used if it clears the next simulation test. Yeah. I bet I'll get a perfect score on the test. It's just a matter of time before someone gives me one of those vaporizer plugins. Oh, by the way, don't you think you see the captain? You're right. I better go to the bridge to see the captain. Blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah, they give you all these other tutorial emails, and I'm just gonna skip them. I'm gonna skip them, not read them. I know how to play the game. I've played through this game multiple times. I don't need them doing that stuff. But yeah, like I said, most of the plot is going to be based around the characters dealing with their trauma, and things are going to get so much worse before they get any better for anybody.
She's really got you trained, hasn't she, sir?
What? Train? What do you mean? Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get back to work.
I'm on it. See how he always changes the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Nothing at all, sir. You're just hearing things.
I swear. Huh? What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides, That's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right? I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any details.
Oh, right. Oh, man, not again. Oh, well.
Perfect. Now the two of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it? We can handle the rest by ourselves.
This is your big chance.
I told you guys, it's not like that. Crying out loud. Anyway, I better get this to her.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Go, Tiger.
Jeez, they just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
Green is best color, by the way. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. If you think another color is better, you're wrong. Oh yeah, I can't do that yet.
You're slacking off! And you! And you! You're all a bunch of slackers! Yeah! Listen up! You lazy bums are the cause of that accident! You're not getting any time to confess your sins, though. Why not? Because I'm not giving it to you! If you got time to be sorry, you got time to get your ass in
This is
gear.
another Xenogears fallback. This is Commander Vanderpump.
Get your fingers moving.
Was he lieutenant in this one? He got demoted, but yeah, he's in Xenogears. Yeah, he just reduced his design.
You're all a bunch of slackers.
Boy, I guess not every department's run like ours.
You're still here, huh?
I'm still here, huh?
Killing yourself over work won't get you very far.
Oh. How are you? I had to get this data done before morning, so I... Well, what are you doing here so late, Kevin? You'd better get some sleep. We've got an early morning ahead.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
To tell you the truth, I haven't been able to sleep lately. Something's been on my mind.
On your mind?
Tomorrow, she's finally going to wake up. I'm looking forward to seeing her come to life, but I have no idea what to say to her when she wakes up. It's been bothering me. I'm just being weird, huh?
Why don't you just say, "Good morning, Cosmos"?
Good morning?
Well, that's what you say to someone when they wake up, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks. I think I can finally get some sleep now.
Glad to help, sir.
You should get some rest too.
All right.
Well, good night.
Good night. Yeah. Everybody's so eager to see her.
Look out! Watch it, you slacker! Only authorized personnel are allowed up here. I've had 3 people vanish on me already. Get the hell out of here! My men will start slacking off if they see bimbos like you around.
I'm so sorry.
Who's the idiot that let civilians on this ship? What the hell are you staring at? Damn slacker!
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at that. That just, this is hilarious thing to see him do. He's like, what the hell, man? You can't be staring at people. Yeah, that was not an audio glitch when the little girl was talking there. No words were supposed to come out of her mouth. You're not supposed to know what she's saying.